can't wait to see this one.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. We know you got our back, and we got your back too, man. Denver, Colorado all day, brother. We're definitely going to hook up with you. Much love to Carnival Spirits for putting us on as well on this YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for, what is this episode, like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Y'all doing some shit for the community and the fam out there. Appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean?
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos. And fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
You know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to Carnival Spirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on.
This is my brother. Everyone, Don Chaos and Brother Lynch Hung here.
Yeah, and Carnival Spirits, what's up, man? Don Chaos, what's up? It's your boy Brother Lynch Hung. We out here tonight. Let's go.
Fuego Flames and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here, my boy. Excuse the left, excuse the left.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
Yo. What is up, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O, to the N, to the C, to the H, to the A, to the O, to the S. Your friendly neighborhood, JUGGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. What is up, everyone? This is the Hours of Chaos podcast. This is officially episode 137, y'all. 4 years going strong. 137 episodes later. And we're still going. Strong after 4 years, so. Say what's up to the chat. What is up, Nobody Man? What is up, Sheena? What is up, Lakeland? Again, make sure you guys are sharing this everywhere because we are live everywhere on 6 different platforms. We are live on Don Chaos on YouTube, Don Chaos on Facebook, Don Chaos on Twitch, Carnival Spirits YouTube, Carnival Spirits Facebook, and Carnival Spirits Twitch. Oh, yeah. We are live. Yeah. What is up, Ivy Killa? Make sure you guys are sharing this everywhere, all over social media. Of course, tonight we are going to be joined by the one and only member of the Swamp Society, straight out of Florida, the one and only Darby Trill. Let me see a hashtag Swamp Rats in the chat, or Swamp Society, or Swampalos. Of course, there are links in the description where you can follow our guests. So links down in the description to where you can follow Darby Trill on Instagram, as well as links to his link tree where you can follow all his other links that are on his link tree. So, how is everyone tonight? Of course, we got some mail. We got Darby Trill tonight. Of course, make sure you guys tune in because there is a very special mail time with Don Chaos. And then immediately after this will be the Hours of Chaos after show. So yeah, of course, at the end of the show, we will announce our special guests for next week's show. So without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, make sure you guys are using those hashtags across the screen right there. Let's see those hashtags in the chat. So yeah, big things coming, y'all. More guests lined up. I know we didn't have a guest last week, but you know what? The show goes on. We will possibly be even doing a giveaway tonight. That's right, y'all. A giveaway. So hopefully y'all are tuned in. Without further ado, let's get on to our first bit of topics, and then we will have our special guest, Darby Trill, joining us. So without further ado, our first topic and news for you guys is Gorefest 21. Gorefest 2021. It's going down, y'all. So, this is the 15th annual Gorefest, y'all. It wasn't able to happen last year due to, of course, situations that we all know. So, for those that are wondering, for Gorefest 2021, as long you can get in for free, as long as you are out of state, as long as you have your out of state ID, you get in Gorefest for all night, 3 nights for free. And then that way, all you have to do is pay for your hotel and your flight bookings. So if you can pay at least for your flights and your hotel bookings, and you can make it to Denver for Gorefest, and you're from out of state, you get in for free. Yes. Out of state people get in for free. And this year it is September 10th through the 12th. And if you're local here in Colorado, you pay $30 for all 3 nights, which is still dope. 30 is nothing. Now the question is, who will be performing? Artists and groups to be announced soon. The headliners, of course, there's always a headliner every night, a big name act in the genre. And I want to see a lot of my people that are from out of state come to this show. Like I said, as long as you can pay for y'all's flight and your hotel bookings and you have your out of state ID on you, you get to come to this event for free, for absolutely free. Of course, if you guys are an artist or group and you would like to perform Gorefest, just email Scum. Let him know. He has links to his email on his Instagram, or personally message him on Instagram, and Scum will give you the details on how you can perform at the 15th annual Gorefest, going strong for 15 years. That's right. Again, tonight we have a giveaway lined up, as well as a very special unpackaging mail time, you might say. So again, you guys want to come to this event? All you have to do, if you're from out of state, is make the flight, or however you want to get here, pay your hotel fees or whatnot, unless you're staying with someone, and then have your out of state ID, and you get in Gorefest for free. You are out of state. If you're a local here in Denver, you pay, and if you want to go to all 3 nights, you pay $30 if you're local, which 30 is nothing. You know I'll be going, and I want to see a lot of y'all there, just like I want to see a lot of y'all at the gathering. Not this year, next year. What is some other news we have? This Saturday, y'all, be on the lookout. The new single from Wicked Wood is going to be dropping everywhere. So, shout outs to Wicked Wood. Make sure you guys are peeping, because the brand new single from the duo Wicked Wood drops this Saturday. Oh, yeah. Also, in some great news that I found out, MF Doom, the late great MF Doom, R.I.P. MF Doom. MF Doom, the legendary late great MF Doom, is getting a street named after him in New York. So that is dope to hear. So it's another way of honoring the late great MF Doom. He's getting a street named after him in the city of New York. That's dope news. That's great to hear. And if there's ever a hip-hop hall of fame, this man, MF Doom, is one of those people that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And if you don't know who MF Doom is, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let's have our live audience reaction. So, crowd, everyone in the chat, what do you guys think of MF Doom getting a street named after him? Me?
Want to grab pizza?
Bad move, guys. Yep.
I'm excited. Hell yeah. R.I.P. to the late great MF Doom. What is some other news? Again, make sure throughout the night you guys are using those hashtags there across the screen. Right where? Right down there. Also going on this weekend is Lethal Weekend 4, with nights being headlined, of course, by Freshbone of Bone Thugs and Harmony, Isham, and Eazy-E. That's Friday night sets. And then Saturday night sets are headline performances by DJ Clay, Ouija Mac, King Gordy, and Shaggy 2 Dope. So for anyone that is going to Lethal Weekend 4, y'all have fun. That's a very dope lineup. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope. Anything new from Dead Camp? Yes. Yes, there is some Dead Camp news. If you guys don't know, we announced it on the interview that Dead Camp did on Tales from the Lotus podcast. If you have not seen that recent interview that Dead Camp did featuring your boy, go check it out. We announced that we have a bunch of projects lined up for you guys as well. There are some visuals coming soon to the Dead Camp official YouTube channel. So again, make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled on the official Dead Camp YouTube channel, because there's going to be visuals for the track Bodies in the Basement. And you guys will see more tracks to come on the YouTube channel. So again, keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube, because the first ever Dead Camp music video for Bodies in the Basement there's going to be visuals come to life. And I've seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on for this video, and all I gotta see is you guys are going to absolutely love this video. And this video is like literally the wicked shit, and it is going to be terrifying. So that is some Dead Camp news. Of course, you know, Dead Camp has an official Instagram, so go follow them on Instagram. Go follow Dead Camp on Facebook, as well as subscribe to Dead Camp on YouTube. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope. What is up, Josh? What is good? And now, y'all, without further ado, we are going to bring on our guest for the night, the one and only, straight out of the swamps of Florida, straight out of the Swamp Society, Swamp Rats, Swampalos, the one and only, Darby Trill. So now I am sending the link right now as we speak to our guest. What is up, Grave Bait? What is up, Matt Murderous? Yeah, what is up, Crow? All right, y'all. And without further ado, everyone in the chat and everyone watching in the live audience, give a warm round of applause for Darby Trill.
What up? What up? Fucks up, Don Chaos.
What is up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Chilling. Excited to be here. Appreciate you having me on. Showing love to the swamp.
Hell yeah. We've been planning this for months, y'all, and the stars finally aligned, you might say.
You could say that. It's like a star crashing right into your motherfucking melon and making that bitch explode all over the screen.
Hell yeah. Of course, you're always hard at work. We're all always hard at work. The work never stops.
Hell yeah, gotta stay working, especially in this scene, in this industry, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're doing anything art related. You can't, there's no time for sleeping. You gotta continually back to back be ready to work on something, be ready to drop something. That's what we do over here.
Yep, even on my days off when I should just be relaxing, I'm like, nope, I'm still getting creative, coming up with more ideas, coming up with more guests to be on the show.
Exactly, and that's why you're at episode 137, right?
And going 4 years strong.
Hell yeah, man, that's what's up. Congrats, bro.
Hell yeah. How many of y'all can say that you've seen an underground podcast go on for 4 years strong?
Yeah, man, that's pretty fucking fire, bro. Good shit.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess we'll get into like the typical questions. Of course, you just give everyone a brief introduction. You just like say who you are and where you're from, and then we'll just get on with the questions.
All right. Well, I'm Darby Trill. I'm from South Florida. I'm a recording artist, part of the Swamp Society with Devereaux, Young Strife, Frankie Goldie, many more. Visitors come and go on our show. Honorary members, you would say, or not say, you know. Just make music, one of the homies, and we trying to make some fresh wicked shit, you know.
Hell yeah. And if you guys haven't, make sure you tune into the Swamp Society every Monday on Instagram.
Exactly. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, around 9 p.m. on Instagram Live. You find me and Devereaux talking some shit with some homies. It's always good times.
And you guys never know. Maybe, you never know. Maybe it might even transfer over to YouTube. You never know.
It probably won't. We like the format we do because we just go off the top. There's no script, no topics we really go off of, you know. A lot of fucking weird shit happens during the show. So we like to keep it, if you're there, you'll get some interesting nuggets of knowledge that you might not hear anywhere else. You get to hear some fucking stupid stories. And if you're there, you get to experience the magic. If not, you get to hear about it from someone else.
Exactly. And I think it's one of those things that will be good exclusively only to YouTube. Not YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I get what you're saying, but yeah, that's how we're gonna keep it. I mean, we kind of had the idea to maybe archive some of the episodes, put them up, but it wouldn't be the same. We like how we do it now, so.
Hell yeah, and you guys are doing a great job.
Appreciate that, man. Just trying to have fun.
Whenever I'm having a rough day, all I gotta do is say, okay, I'm gonna tune into the Swamp Society. What are they gonna do to crack me up this time?
Yeah, I mean, we could go anywhere from fucking one episode we were talking about ghosts and aliens and shit. One episode we're talking about fucking fecal matter, you know? You never know what you're gonna get into on the Swamp Society. And that's the beauty of the show.
Hell yeah. I guess one of the first questions we'll ask is, how did you come up with your rap name Darby Trill?
You know, I've done a few interviews and no one's really asked me where the name comes from. So there's a movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People about this guy who hears like the banshees calling and there's like leprechauns and shit. My grandfather used to always play that movie for me when I was like a jit, you know, like when I was a little kid and everything. So I used to go by Jimmy Knox, and I was part of a label called Scumbag Worldwide. And when I left that label, I was like, I gotta redo my shit. I gotta come out fresh and do what I really wanted to do. So at the time, I had Darby or Trill as like a Twitter screen name, just as like some funny shit. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just use that for now until I figure out something better. And it just kind of ended up sticking. I started making more and more connections under the name Darby O Trill, so I just kept with it. Now I look at it, I'm like, man, the name's kind of fucking silly and whatever, but it's the music that counts, and that's pretty much that. It just comes from that movie Darby O'Gill. Just switched it up a little bit.
And how old were you when you like wrote your first song and when you started wanting to be an artist and stuff?
Fuck. I was like a little ass kid, man. I was like between 13 and 15 in that area. I was in a punk band called Brain Dead with my homeboy Mark, and we'd have like my little homie Joey playing drums and shit. Well, initially I played drums, but I always wanted to sing, and like I'd always be writing like not really poetry, but I guess lyrics, just writing shit down that I thought was funny or shit that rhymed and whatnot. And so yeah, I was like, you know, young teenager trying to make punk music, but I had a homeboy named Twitch. I think he still makes music as Twitch MC. He's out of Washington, and he would always be freestyling. And he's like the first juggalo I ever met in my life. Because I was always listening to ICP, but I never. Where I'm from, I live on a small ass island, so there ain't really no one around here that listens to that type of shit. So me and him instantly bonded, and he was always freestyling and shit, and he'd always try to get me to rap with him. And eventually, I rap with him, and he's like, "Oh man, you're not that bad. Let's make a little group." And I was probably like 16, 17 at that time. So I guess to get to the fucking point. Sorry if I'm going off on tangents and shit, but I was probably around 16 when I wrote my first rap song, 15, 16 years old. And I was in a group called PCP, the Prime Culprit Posse. And we were fucking dumb as fuck. But everyone starts somewhere. Just fucking freestyling and listening over like necro beats and just listening back to the freestyles, picking out what we thought was the best parts and then writing it down. And yeah, that's pretty much how that shit got started, man.
Yeah, how's the punk scene actually down there in Florida? I've heard like mixed things about it.
Well, the punk scene now is doing pretty good. Growing up, not so much, down. See, I live in a place called Key Largo. All right, so it's like there's a chain of islands at the bottom of Florida. So I'm basically in like bumfuck nowhere in a way when it comes to music. There's really no scene down here. I got to drive like an hour or two up north to go to any venue, to go to any show that I'm performing or whatever. But when we were in high school, there was a couple bands, like metal bands that would be fucking doing shows here and there, but they let us do like one or two shows with them, and then they said, nah, you guys can't come back because we were just too fucking rowdy. And like we'd have like young ass kids drinking with us and shit, so we were just like the literal punks and shit. But now, like in Miami and shit, there's a pretty good punk scene going on. There's a band, Audio Crisis. I've done a couple shows with them. There's these dudes, Body Blow. They're more of like hardcore punk, but they're fucking killing it. So I mean, now it's really thriving, especially with like the way genres are blended now. There's not really just like a rap show or a punk show. Like now it's just like you go to a show and you're gonna see like punk and rap and like all sorts of fucking shit.
Hell yeah. I think that's really cool if there's like genre bending and stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, down here in South Florida and shit, that's what a lot of us musicians are trying to do is just like not really stick to one certain sound and just do whatever the fuck we want. I feel like that's all over the place, but like within the past few years, like we've just been doing like there's a lot of people down here doing the crazy like screamo rap type shit, and like rapping over just straight punk tracks, like all sorts of shit. It's cool, man. It's cool. People are getting creative and pushing the boundaries of what they think is possible, and that's what music should be about. You feel me?
Exactly. I always feel like if an artist can step outside their comfort zone, and I think that's always a good thing because then it shows, okay, this artist can do this style and this artist can do that style, and they're not like in a box or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because as an artist, you're pushing to make people, I guess, uncomfortable in a way, depending on what style of art you do. So if you're going out of your way to make people uncomfortable and you're stuck in a comfort zone, you're doing shit backwards. You need to just do what the fuck you feel inside of you and let that shit out and just fucking do it. Don't let any fucking ideas or any societal norms or whatever the fuck you want to be cool. Fuck all that. Just do you and have fun and live the fucking life you got. That's what this shit's about, man. I mean, some of us are making fucking, I know my music is pretty much more on like the violent side of shit, but there's good shit inside of it, as with most of the people like me that make this violent type of shit. Scum makes some of the fucking angriest music on the planet, some of the most fucking violent shit, but he is also one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. So
Exactly. And he's even said in interviews that the music for him and even for a lot of artists, it's like a stress relief.
it's 100%, man. It's therapy. You get that shit out, it makes you feel better. You don't gotta hold it inside no more. You just scream it into a fucking microphone and throw it into the fucking nether void of the internet and maybe meet up with some people that feel the same way as you. Then you're not so fucking alone.
And what was it like? Like, do you remember the song and what the day that your homie actually introduced you to ICP and what your reaction was?
Well, he didn't introduce me to ICP. I found out about ICP fucking in a record store. They had like a thing up for the fucking Wraith. And I remember seeing that and I was like, damn, that shit looks cool as fuck. I remember picking weeds around my aunt's house until I finally like had enough money and I went and copped that shit and I loved it. And then it was just ICP's been something that was always around in my life. For some, like, I can always look back and think of like certain things from when I was a kid, like seeing the Halls of Illusion music video and being like totally, that's like the first thing that I saw of ICP was the Halls of Illusion music video. And I remember loving that shit because I always liked like monster movies and carnival rides and shit like that. And it was just like everything I liked was all just mashed into fucking one, you know? And yeah, man, I was just a young ass kid, but where I live, there's no juggalos. There's no one else around me that really fucks with that type of music at all. Like at all. Down here, I've probably met shit 3, 4, maybe at most, and they're all people from out of town. So
Yeah, like I know if they say if you want to meet a juggalo in like Florida, you got to go like up north more.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, South Florida, I like going to shows and shit. I've met a few. Obviously, you're gonna meet some at a fucking ICP show, of course, because the clowns, like for Malenko tour, they came down to Miami, and that was the first time they've been in Miami in fucking a grip, bro. Like a long, long time. Because usually they go to like Tampa or St. Pete or Orlando, like more central Florida areas. But seeing how many fucking motherfuckers showed out in South Florida, that shit was super dope. So I mean, they're down here. It's just not down where I'm at. Cause like I said, I'm in like the middle of fucking nothing.
Hell yeah. Well, I know an old school juggalo, Lakeland Lunacy, who's originally from Detroit. He actually does a lot of my logo. So if you ever want to have him do artwork for you, just hit him up or he'll hit you up.
I know of him. He does really cool. It kind of looks like a colored pencil style, right? It's got really cool like gradient shit on it. Because he's done like the carnival spirits and your logo and everything. I've definitely seen, and I'm guessing he's in Lakeland, Florida.
Yep, but he's an OG juggalo. He's originally from Detroit. What makes him OG is he was at the original first Hall of Wicked.
That's fucking super dope. See, I mean, I'm too young to obviously have been a part of that, but man, I wish I could have been a part of all that, because that's just the dopest shit to me, everything like ICP's done, them motherfuckers are legends, bro.
Yep, and I discovered them about 97, 98, 99. So I was about 7, 8, 9, and now look at me, I'm like almost 31. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, you find what you like, you stick with it, bro. That's how shit goes sometimes.
Hell yeah, and I guess we'll get on the more topic of music. Like, if you can remember, what's the first song that you remember, like, falling in love with music, whether it was a song that you heard on your own or it was something that someone in your family was playing?
All right. So the first song I heard that I remembered really liking was some Collective Soul song where it's like "Baby Just Spit Me Out," just like the guitar on it. I really liked that when I was a kid. I'd always like get really happy as like, you know, a fucking child hearing that song on the radio. But the first songs I heard that I was like, damn, this is my music. Like, this isn't like my parents' music. This isn't no one else's music. This is like for me, is Halls of Illusions and Freak on a Leash by Korn. Those two songs, like, you know, I saw when Strife was on here, he was talking about Freak on a Leash too. But that song, like, you know, for people in that generation, like young ass kids, that song embodied a lot of things, you know, and just like the Todd McFarlane music video for it and everything. And, you know, so yeah, Halls of Illusions, Freak on a Leash, those are my two picks of what really got me into music.
Yeah, and the music I got into before I discovered my own music, of course, was influenced by what my family listened to, like old school rock from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah. See, my parents always listen to that shit. And, you know, like, I hear it every day on the radio, like at work. And me personally, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of classic rock. I don't like my homies, they fuck with like Led Zeppelin and shit. You know, Devereaux, he's a huge like fan of Kiss and shit like that. And I just really can't get into that style of music. Like 80s metal, I'm really not into, but I do fuck with like I guess 80s pop music, like the Talking Heads and like the whole Genesis style shit, like with Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins and shit, you know. That type of shit I like, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like classic rock at all, really.
Hell yeah, Genesis and Phil Collins is one of my favorite music also.
Yeah, man, that shit's just really cool to like just have on, you know, and really not have to like worry about shit, you know. You just got that shit on as like kind of ambient music. But that I mean, it's dope shit, man. It's super dope.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I listen to when I'm like working at work and stuff.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
And then probably already answered it with this answer, but what was the first album that you remember buying with your like own money and stuff?
Shangri-La.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shangri-La. And then around that time period though, like I was buying I remember I bought Green Day's Dookie as a kid too, but I honestly I couldn't tell you which one came first, man. I honestly couldn't. They were all it was around the same time because I would go my aunt lives in a place called well, she did, she passed away now, but she lives in a place called Homestead, which is like 45 minutes, 30 minutes or so north of me. So I would go up there on the weekends and shit, and I would be always like trying to make money and doing odd jobs around the house, washing their car, washing their house, all sorts of shit, just so I could make a little bit of Skrilla, go hit up the Specs Music or FYE and pick up some CDs.
Hell yeah, I remember those days too where I would always do like housework, and then every Tuesday, Friday, whenever a new album came out, I would go to the local record store on release day and it would be on sale and stuff. It'd be awesome.
Man, when I had my first like real paycheck, I got like a $500 paycheck one time. It was like the first real paycheck I got because I had been working like mad under the table type jobs and shit as a kid, you know, just odd jobs here and there. The first paycheck I got, I spent pretty much every single penny of that motherfucker on CDs, bro. All the CDs that I wanted as a kid or, you know, a couple years earlier or whatnot, I fucking got them bitches. I was getting boxes and boxes and boxes to my homie's house where I was staying for like a minute, man. It was funny as hell, but I still got them. It's funny, like the CDs are the only thing I have from like my childhood, and
Yeah, same here.
hell yeah, man, shit's important. Fucking
And then
support
me and my
artists.
homie, when like ever a Psychopathic album came out, we'd go and get it on release day, and this local record store actually sold Fago, so we would go buy our own copies, then we would buy Fago, and then we would all go to someone's house, and then we would have our own little release parties, which was dope, where we just listen to it and jam out.
Hell yeah, man, that's dope shit, man. See, I wish I had like a clique of people to do that with, but like me and my best friend Mark, we were both really into like punk music. So Mark was like super into it. So he was always buying like the Black Flag albums and the fucking Misfits albums and shit. And this kid we used to chill with, I wouldn't even call him a friend really. We would just chill at his house, and in the backyard he had like a little sandy pit, and we just have a little boombox, and we just be out there dancing, like moshing with each other to the like punk shit. But I never really got to like sit down with like a new Joker's card with like a homie or something and like really take it in and like bounce our thoughts off each other, you know?
Hell yeah, those days were awesome. When me and my homie used to do that, I was like in middle school, high school when we would do that.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, those are the times you cherish though, bro. You know? You might that that's like the best times, you feel me?
Hell yeah. So what are some of like your favorite like punk rock groups, and if you had to like pick a top 5, what are your top 5 punk rock albums?
Descendants, Swingin' Utters, Misfits, Black Flag's up there. And I mean, I don't know if you would consider like hardcore as punk. I get all right, Operation Ivy. And I guess for top 5 punk albums, Milo Goes to College, Energy, uh Earth AD, Wolf's Blood, Damaged, and what the fuck is that? It's like Dead Flowers. I forget the full name. It's a Swingin' Utters album though. It's like Dead Flowers something something comma. I got the final up there, but I don't feel like grabbing it. I think that's 5. I can't count.
Yeah, from what I could tell, that was 5.
All right, I'm trusting you.
And then you've been making a name for yourself. So how did you and Devereaux actually hook up and stuff and work together?
This is a pretty cool story. So Devereaux obviously has been a fucking legend in this shit for a few years now, you know? I mean, even before Devereaux was known for working with like Ouija Mac and before Swagtooth and everything, Devereaux was doing shit in Florida, you know, with Ichabod Veins and all sorts of motherfuckers, you know, Rufio Spence. Like, Devereaux's been putting in fucking work. So I have a music video for a song called No One Wants to Be My Friend Because I'm a Juggalo. And it's like you know, with normal rappers like outside of the underground or hip hop or whatever, they can make references to like Tupac, Biggie, you know, DMX, any of these like mainstream type rappers, you know, they can make references to mainstream movies, you know, talk about Fast and the Furious in their song. They can fucking spit a bar about Sonic the Hedgehog. But in the underground, it's like super taboo, I guess. Like, people get mad when you reference anything like Juggalo related or horrorcore related or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I always thought that's kind of like hypocritical and stupid, because obviously if you're gonna reference something, you're gonna make a reference to something you know, and something you know the people like that are gonna listen to that music knows. I'm not talking about like directly ripping off lines and copying songs. I'm just saying giving hints and nods, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that song, like the punchlines of the songs are like, or the punchlines of the lines in the song are titles of like old ICP and Twisted joints, you know? It's like I'm saying like flip through the pages of the Green Book and shit like that, you know? Just making like references to that shit just because I knew it was gonna like I guess, piss people off in a way. But, you know, it is what it is. So Dev saw that video, and he hit me up about it, and he said it was dope. And he was doing a podcast at the time. So he asked me if I wanted to be a guest on his podcast. And I was like, man, the fact that you even hit me up is fucking super crazy. I'm down as fuck. So we did the podcast, you know, and we hit it off. We have like the same interests, you know, like we fuck with the same type, mostly the same type of music. Our favorite like albums of like ICP albums are like pretty much the same and shit. So during that podcast, Dev was like, yo, let's do a project together. We'll make some like really grimy, like basically kind of a concept album about some like kind of like a Victor Crowley type motherfucker from Hatchet, you know? Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes, that's a good movie.
All right, yeah, it's pretty cool. So he came up with the idea of doing like just this really like grimy, dirty album that sounds like it was made in some burnt down shack in the swamps about some just filthy shit. And then we did it with Piecemeal, and that was shit. That was 2016 or 2017 that we linked up. And you know, honestly, Devro, that's like one of my best friends, bro. Like, fuck the music bullshit, whatever. That's like one of my best friends, you know. So like that's why we do fucking like Swamp Society, you know. Like we're making these albums because we love making these albums, you know. We love the wicked shit. We love just putting out shit that we think is dope, you know. And you know, I'm fucking honored just to be able to call that motherfucker a friend and be able to work with him, you know. Shout out Devereaux. That's my dog.
Hell yeah, that dude is already a legend in the making.
The fuck in the making. He's a legend already, man.
Yep,
The
which
shit
is
he's
something
done, bro.
The stuff you can rarely do in just a short amount of time is
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's a real motherfucker right there.
Like I tell people, if you can make an impact in a short amount of time, you're doing something right.
Hell yeah, man. Exactly, bro. That's how it is.
And then some people, you have to work hard. Everyone's different. Some people can make a name for themselves overnight, and then some you have to hustle and grind no matter what.
Yeah, but even those people, it may look like it happened overnight, but I can assure you that Devereaux has been grinding, you know. That's a he works, bro. Like that is a work-centric motherfucker. And that's why me and him vibe so well, is because we're both trying to get this shit done. You know, we're not trying, we are getting shit done. You know, that's the fucking ethic you have to have. There is no trying, there's only doing in this shit. Because if you're trying, then you're not doing it. You're thinking about it.
In the words of Yoda, do or do not, there is no try.
Exactly. Shout out Yoda one time.
And what are probably some of your like actual like favorite movies?
My favorite movies, shit. Dead Alive, the old Peter Jackson flick. In the last music video we put out, I think you would make excellent pig feed. There's mad clips of Dead Alive in there. What the fuck else? Spacing. Demons is a fucking dope movie. Oh, what the fuck? Toxic Avenger, Terra Firma. I love trauma movies. That's all and thanks to my homeboy Mark, because he really got me into that type of shit. The first two Saw movies are fresh. Obviously, I'm gonna put Big Money Hustlers up on there because that's probably the only movie I've watched too many times to fucking count. Natural Born Killers is a great one. I love that movie.
Same.
What's your favorite movies?
Well, like if I had to pick like movies series, my top favorite movie series would be Star Wars, the Godfather series, and then let's see, probably the Halloween movies.
Yeah, man. Halloween 2 is really good. I really like Halloween 2. I've never seen The Godfather. I've just never really been into that type of shit. And Star Wars is super fresh. So I fuck with your choices, homie.
Oh yeah. And then I guess you've been working with like a lot of people, like big names. You've worked with Ouija. You've worked with Scum, I believe. Have you?
Yeah. Scum was on Piecemeal.
Hell yeah. And how did you and Scum link up?
That, man, that is all props to Devereaux. Cause, man, I got LSP tap, bro. Like, I've had this shit for like mad years now, bro. Right there above that bitch. I can't get it to look right. Oh. So you can kind of see it. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. I've been a huge fan of Scum and the LSP movement since I was, since I first found out about like horrorcore outside of like ICP and shit. Scum was like the first dude who I was like, damn, this shit is fucking dope. And Devereaux knows that. So at the time, Devereaux had just started working with Scum, sending him beats and working on beats for Scum. So me and Dev were working on this album, and we had a group chat with like a couple other homies. I believe Shaggy, the Airhead, said, so what is everyone's number one person they would want to work with? And I immediately was like, Scum. Like that, I would love to do a song with Scum because that would be dope as fuck, And so, Devereaux, he's like, yo, you really trying to get the song with Scum? I'm like, yeah, man. And he just got us in touch with each other, and we did it, and it's on the album. It's a fucking banger, bro. If you're very keen on your music styles or whatever, the chorus is heavily inspired by a Torture Chamber from 3 6 Mafia, Koopsa, R.I.P. But we did a flip on that. But yeah, man, I'm so honored to be able to say I worked with Scum, and I can give a little sneak peek, preview, tidbit of knowledge that there is more Darby Dev working with LSP artists in the very near future. If you watch Swamp Society, you would know exactly who I'm working with, who me and Dev are working with.
Hell
But
yeah. Who knows? Maybe we can get you guys to perform at like Gorefest since it's happening this year.
man, I would love to perform at Gorefest. I am going to hit up Scummathy about that and ask him what it will take to get me on the bill, because I would love to go out there and throw it down at Gorefest. Because I mean, fuck, next to the Gathering, that's like the number one, especially in horrorcore. That's like the number one, Gorefest. That's like the horrorcore mecca right there. Y'all lucky out there in Colorado, man. Y'all
Hell
get the
yeah.
dopest shit
Yeah.
for the scene, man. Y'all got hella dope artists coming out of there. Legendary spot. And with Ouija, me and Ouija, I've been cool with him for a minute. And I did a song with Swag Tooth before, so him and I already had a working relationship. So it was just a matter of texting him and working shit out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm proud to call that dude my brother.
Who? Ouija or Scum?
Both.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Both super dope people. Ouija, fucking mad props to him for everything he's doing for the Juggalo scene. And Scum, that's the motherfucking OG right there. That's the motherfucking Gorefather, bro. Shout
Yep.
out Scum, shout out Ouija. They
Yep.
don't need my shout outs, but shout out. Fuck it.
And is there anyone else you have like plans to work with, or have you pretty much worked with everyone you want to work with so far?
I mean there's two really big artists that I've always wanted to work with on this upcoming album me and Dev are doing. Devereaux and I have a double album called The Beginning of the End, which we've been working on for about almost a year now. We've just been stacking up tracks. It's gonna be The Beginning's gonna drop near the end of this year, and then The End will drop shortly after that at some point. We're just trying to line everything up. We're trying to figure out where we're gonna drop it. You feel me? Like if we're gonna get a label to pick it up, or if we're gonna do it independent again. But there's two of my holy grail collabs on that motherfucker, and honestly, man, I really don't go out of the way though to try to collab with people. It's all if it like kind of happens, you know, like you know, like with Shaggy the Airhead. That's been my homie for a minute, but we didn't get a song until I had like the song I felt would fit both of us like perfect, you know, Street Trash. Me and Shaggy both grew up skateboarding and shit, so we made a fucking slapper about skateboarding and fucking people up with our skateboards. But yeah, it's all. I mean, obviously, I'd be like, oh, I'd want to work with ICP, but at the same time, I don't really think me and ICP on a track would sound that great because we got two complete, kind of different styles and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And what is actually like? How is like your creative writing process? Like, I know artists like have their own thing of what they do when their creative writing process. Like, what puts you in your state of writing process and creative process?
Honestly, it all depends, man. Cause it all depends on like the mood I'm in and how I'm feeling, you know. Cause sometimes I can put on a beat and I'll write and like, you know, within the next hour I'll have a song done. Sometimes I'll have a beat where I'm like, damn, I really got to say something with this one. I really got to do something different with this one. And it'll take me longer, you know. Uh, Sometimes I'll be at work, you know, like I work a construction job and shit. So I'll be at work and I'll just be like, you know, getting like fired up, you know, and I'll pull out my phone and start writing down ideas and come back to the crib and work on it later, you know. I really don't have like a set in stone creative process. It all just kind of happens. I don't really like forcing shit. Like I'm not good at I don't like making deadlines. Every time I make a deadline, except for our music videos, but when it comes to dropping an album, if I make a deadline, I ain't gonna make it. And I gotta wait until everything's fucking done, which who knows how long that'll take. But I mean, I guess a better way to put it would be we've been working on this album for a year and it's just now like getting to where I think it's done. Like everything on my end is written and done. You feel me? And that's like 14 tracks.
Hell yeah. That's how I am with album releases. I'm like, if it comes out, it comes out. I don't expect a day. I'll be like, if it comes out and when it's out, I'll just be happy and pick it up.
Yeah, man. Because the worst thing you can do is like rush something. Because, you know, that's your fucking name you're putting on it. You know, you like, I've been a victim to it too, man. I've gotten into the mode where I'm like, damn, you know, like I'd put out a song and it would get a decent amount of traction on it. And I'm like, damn, I got to follow it up right now. And then I just rush some shit out. And then that song that got rushed out would never get the same reaction. I'd be like, damn, I just fucked myself. Like, why'd I do that? So now, especially working with Dev always sets me on the right path. He's like, man, nah, clean that up, you know, do this, that, you know, you gotta work on this, whatever. You know, so it's gotta be crispy and nice.
Yes,
no rush
it's
job.
literally like perfection.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
And could we possibly maybe see you at a gathering sometime?
I will be at the gathering this year. I will. Anyone who wants to link up and fucking shoot the shit, I'll be stomping around the gathering grounds this year. I got my ticket, got my plane ticket. I'm all set to go. I just gotta find a ride from the Columbus airport to Legend Valley, but that ain't nothing but an Uber away. So if anyone trying to carpool, let me know. I'll be chilling there.
I'll be flying there too.
Yeah, that's
but
what's up.
I'll be getting off at Dayton because I have to pick someone up at Dayton. But then from Dayton to where the gathering is, it's only like an hour drive, which ain't bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad, man. That's good shit. Yeah, I'm touching down the Columbus airport the day before so I can hit up the parking lot and chill with some homies. Because like I said, man, like down in South Florida, we don't get a lot of Juggalo shows. And where I'm at specifically, there ain't no Juggalos. So to go out and gather, I just want to relish in the beauty that is the family love, you know? I want to fully enjoy the experience.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am. I tell people this gathering, I just plan to just relax, enjoy myself, kick it with all of y'all. If y'all want to take video clips or whatnot, I'm
Hey,
fine with
man.
that. But as far as me hosting anything, nope, not this year. I'm just going to kick back and relax with y'all and enjoy myself.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Who's Sam? Oh, this motherfucker. Okay.
And
But
this
yeah.
would be, and this will be actually my third gathering.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my first gathering, man. Every time I've attempted to gather, shit fell through. Some shit happened where I couldn't go. But this year, knock on wood, everything's coast clear, ready to fucking go.
Well,
So I'm
if you want to know, Legend Valley is a nice place and stuff. It's a good place. It's not that tiring to walk around.
true. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of this and that from different people, but you know, I know the Team MUJ homies are gonna be there, so I'm looking forward to meeting them.
Yep,
And
we'll definitely be there. Carnival Spirits will definitely have a spot, so we'll definitely let you know.
hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I'm definitely gonna meet up with all y'all motherfuckers.
And the good thing about this campground is there's actually phone service. So if you're trying to look for someone, you can just call them and go, hey, where are you?
Oh, bet.
Where when it was in Indiana a few years ago, there was no phone service there whatsoever unless you were like by the showers for some reason.
What the fuck? All the fucking dirt just forming electrical current into the nether sphere.
And then the other place where there was good phone service was near Tom Wood's set.
Oh, nice.
Which shouts to Tom Wood. That dude is an artist. I've seen that dude's artwork. I've seen some of the artwork that Dev does. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are dope artists. I can't even draw that good.
Wait, what, Dev's artwork?
Yeah, isn't some of that artwork done by him that you guys do?
Nah, some of it's Grim Job, like that Riddle Box shirt. The Devil Riddle Box. That's the homie Grim Job.
Hell
Super
yeah.
dope artist. He's also the guy that did the Gutter Water cover for Ouija Mac.
Hell
He
yeah.
also did this mask, which you see in the background, which you'll see in the next music video. Yeah, Grim Job. Michael Shantz.
Hell
Shantz
yeah.
and Pants. Yeah.
He's definitely one of those people I plan to get on the show.
Oh yeah, hit him up. See what's up.
And since you been doing music for a while, what was actually the first show you actually performed at?
We set up some fucking some shitty show in our homeboy's living room.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it, man. It was on MySpace. We were posting flyers around and sending flyers, like digital invites or whatever, to people that we knew. And we went and got some poster board. We made a couple fucking shitty signs saying punk rock show this way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, like I was saying, we were doing shows with like the metalhead kids, and we had made it so my homeboy Joey was drumming and I was like rapping over like the guitar and the drums and like the bass and shit. So during that show, we did a song called How to Kill a Cop, and it was the first rap show I had ever done. And I was real secretive when I first started like rapping. Like I didn't want people to know like that I was trying to fucking rap or whatever, you know? So like I was hella nervous. So I'm just sitting behind these sunglasses, like with my eyes closed. I'm just spitting this fucking verse. And then I feel like tugging on my leg. And I feel like someone slapping my leg. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look down and it's my homegirl Katie at the time, and she's like, stop, stop, stop. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look and I'm rapping this How to Kill a Cop to a cop. And that was the first rap show I ever did, and that's part of why those metalhead kids quit letting us fucking perform with them. But it was tight. Yeah. So I have like I guess 2 different first shows for the different genres.
And who are some people you've had the honor of opening up for?
I've done shows with Necro, Mad Child. I did a show with Necro and Mad Child at Art Basel, which is a huge art festival in Miami that goes on every year. I did a couple dates on the Twisted Most Tasteless tour. I've done shows with the Mafia 6. I did a mini tour with Keegan Grimm, the J Hex Project, No Emotion, Gold Mask, Tommy Guns the Dark One. Yeah, man. I've NASCAR Aloe. He's like a newer dude. I did a show with him, but mainly I do a lot more like underground shows. I did like a show with New Era Nell, who's part of like Denzel Curry's clique. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, well, if Carnival Spirits definitely does an event next year for the gathering, which I know we will, we'd be honored for you to perform there.
Hey, man. Anything you guys need, I'm down for it, bro. I'm down for it. I got mad love for Carnival Spirits.
Hell yeah, we definitely love what you're doing, so keep up the great work, man.
Appreciate it.
And do you have any last words, like shout outs and whatnot?
I mean, everyone, if you got something you fucking love doing, just keep doing it. Don't let anyone tell you not to. Of course, I gotta shout out the homies, my family. Devereaux, first and foremost. That's my brother. Shaggy the fucking airhead. That's my brother. Young Strife. That's my motherfucking brother. Frankie Goldie. That's my motherfucking dog. That's my brother. All my homies, man. Mark, everyone. Fucking Twitch MC. I don't know what the fuck happened to that dude, but thank you for helping me start this crazy fucking journey I've been on. Dakota, my dog, he's out in California skateboarding. I try to surround myself with a bunch of motherfuckers that are all trying to chase their dreams. That's what it's mostly about, man. Shout out Nicotini, killing it on art. Grim Job, killing it on art, Shout out Don Chaos. Shout out Carnival fucking Spirits. Know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck it is. Shout out everyone that's listening to me ramble with my fucking stupid ass mind. I can't stay on one fucking note for too long.
Hell yeah, we are all basically a part of this. As Scum says, it's not just the artists or groups that make this possible. It's the people that review the music, listen to the music. It's people that have the podcasts like the Hours of Chaos podcast, or people like me that like have the people on their show to help promote them.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out Scum. Shout out my boy fucking Tommy Guns the Dark One. I met him at a fucking Scum show, and that's like one of my closest friends. That's my dog, Fuck yeah. Scum's that dude though. He knows the real shit. He knows what the fucking scene's all about.
Hell yeah, and keep up the great work, bro, and you're always welcome on the show. Like, if you ever have anything you want to promote, you're always welcome to come on the show to promote it.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. For real, for real. It means a lot.
Because we got your back always.
Hey, I got y'all back too. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And if you want, you could even there's this group I've been managing called Dead Camp. Look them up. I think they would definitely want to work with you.
Bet that. Honestly, not to be rude or anything, I just really don't do collabs in it or anything like that no more. I'm just kind of I'm just really trying to focus on getting this album done with Dev. Maybe in the future I'll be open to doing collabs, but at the moment, respectfully, I'm just not trying to take on any more work than what I'm already trying to finish now. You feel me?
Hell yeah. You definitely have a good night, bro.
Hey, you too, man. Much love.
Much love. Peace. And that, y'all, was the one and only Darby Trill. Let's give a round of applause for Darby. USA. Let's give a round of applause for Darby Trill. Yeah. And with that said, y'all, we are going to get into a few more topics of the night. And then we have a very special unpackaging for y'all. So let's see, what other topics do we have lined up for tonight? Of course, this Saturday, you guys can look forward to the Beastmaster Show, episode 32, titled Eyes of the Dragon. So tune in to this as well on Saturday, as well as on Saturday, tune in to Team MUJ. I believe it's this Saturday, or is it next Saturday? But Team MUJ is going to have Young Strife on their show. Shouts to Team MUJ and Young Strife. Shouts to Darby Trill for coming on the show. Also, coming out this month, y'all, is the newest release from Politicize. The name of the album is Riot, and it features collabs with Shaggy 2 Dope, Blind Fury, Mastermind of Nodis, Scum, and Kung Fu Vampire. Some production done by Jason Porter and Trey Pounds, also known as Shaggy 2 Dope's brother. That is coming out this month. Hopefully you guys pre-ordered this album. Yeah. Zug Island is a psychopathic rock band that's been signed to Psychopathic Records, anime, hip-hop head. Zug Island's been around for quite a long time. Zug Island's dope. Yeah, that track you heard the other day was a track that I haven't heard in a while. Hip-hop head, that track that was playing on Scotty's stream, the Violent J and Zug Island track, that's a track I've not heard in a long time. And it's still a dope track. Yeah, Zug Island's been signed to Psychopathic Records before. So yeah, do we have any more topics lined up for y'all tonight? Of course, make sure you guys are using those hashtags across the screen. Again, thank you, Darby O. Trill, for joining. And with that said, we are going to open the mail. But before we open the mail, I'm going to show you guys the giveaway that we have lined up and how you will be entered. So I'm just going to show what we are giving away tonight. And when it is time for the giveaway, I will let you guys know and how the giveaway is doing. We are going to be doing the giveaway a little different tonight. So, I'm just going to show you guys first what we are giving away. We are giving away an extra, something that I have, and that is an extra Ouija Mac charm. Yes, y'all. We are giving away an extra Ouija Mac charm. So how to win this coming very soon. And with that said, we are going to open. This is a very special mail time with Don Chaos. Are you guys ready? This is the prototype Don Chaos product. The first of this Don Chaos product. This is a prototype. This is something I'm going to be rocking at the gathering. So if you guys are looking for me at the gathering, just be looking for me with this. So without further ado, let's see what it is. Lakeland, are you still in here, bro? Let's see what it is, y'all. Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun. What is it, y'all? It's a package, so let's see what it is. Oh, my Lord, y'all. Get ready for the shocked and surprised emojis in the chat, y'all. It is the official first of many, hopefully soon, the prototype Dawn Chaos basketball jersey. Oh, shit, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at that dopeness, y'all. Holy shit. Yes, the first ever Dawn Chaos jersey. I will be selling, hopefully putting these up on a website soon. But if you guys are looking for me at the gathering, just look for someone wearing this. It has my logo done by the one and only Lakeland. And then on the back, it says Dawn Chaos 17. Oh, shit. That came out very, very, very good. And if you guys are wondering what website I got this from, let's see how it looks on. Let's go ahead and try it on, y'all. If anyone wants to know the name of the website that I got this from, just let me know. So that way, if you guys want to get custom stuff made. Oh shit. I told y'all big things were coming for Dawn Chaos. Oh shit. That is dope. Hell yes. That came out perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very perfect. This was the cheapest one I ordered because there's many different designs and styles that you can do. That was the cheapest one I could do, and that was dope. So when I do get these up on the site, I will let you guys know. So yeah, big things coming for Dawn Chaos. The official Dawn Chaos jersey, the prototype. Hell yeah. And maybe that's something I'll do in future giveaways, is I'll give away some Dawn Chaos swag for y'all. Yeah, that turned out very dope. That turned out very dope, y'all. Like, you can get it embroidered on jerseys or anything. Like, you can get your logos put on anything, y'all. Jerseys, hoodies, anything. So that is dope. So if anyone wants to know where I got this site, some of you guys do know. And yeah. And now, it is time, y'all. It is time for the announcement for our next guests for the Hours of Chaos podcast next Thursday. Another drum roll now, please. I see you in the chat, Darby. Hell yeah, that jersey did turn out dope. Again, anyone that's going to the gathering, look for someone wearing that, and that's how you guys will find me. And now, it is time for the announcement for our guest for next week. Drum roll. When you guys are ready in the chat, say, show us. keep doing the drum until you guys are ready and someone in the chat says show us. All right. Our guest 4. These dudes are legends and veterans in this game too, in this genre. You guys ready? Your wigs are about to be flipped once again. Next week on the Hours of Chaos podcast, we will be joined by the one and only, the legendary Project Born. Oh shit. Holy shit. How y'all feel about that? Oh shit. Project Born, y'all. That is right. The one and only Project Born is joining us next week on the Hours of Chaos podcast live. Holy shit. Holy shit. How do y'all feel about that in the chat? So, yeah. And I am now going to get a pen for the giveaway that we are doing. So don't go anywhere, y'all. I will be right back. And then we are going to be doing the giveaway. So we will be right back. Let me just go get a pen. And when I come back, I will tell you guys how you will be entered in the giveaway. Again, the giveaway is a free Ouija Mac charm. A free Ouija Mac charm, and who knows, I might even throw some other extra goodies in there. So I will be right back, y'all. Let me go get my pen. All right, y'all. I have returned. I have a colored pencil. I have a pencil. All right, y'all. I am back. So that way I don't have to write down everyone's name. If you guys want in, pick one. We'll start with number 1. So if you want in, someone start with the number 1, and then we'll keep going until the numbers end. So everyone who wants in, pick the number after the other number that the person who chose it. So for example, if since Shayna wants in, she would say 1, and then someone will say 2 after that, and then so on and so forth. And then I'll just write down each number, and then I'll draw them out of my hat, and then that's how I'll keep track whose number is who. Whatever number I draw out, that's who wins. So very simple. So Shayna's picking 1. So whoever do number 2 next. That's how we're doing it. Again, the prize is a Ouija Mac extra charm that I have. You can't go that far with 665 Lakeland. Now, if we had a number of 606 people tuning in, then possibly you could. So Lakeland, I'm just going to take it as you as number 3. God damn. You're number 3, Lakeland. Shanzi's number 4. All right, so far we have 4 numbers. Someone pick number 5 now. There's 9 of you watching, so I know. All right, Shanzi was the 4th number, so someone pick number 5 now. Someone else different, pick a number now. Whoever wants number 5, say 5. It has to be someone different, though. Again, the prize is an extra Ouija Mac charm. You're already number 3, Lakeland. I need someone else to pick number 5. Everyone each gets 1 number. Someone's got to pick 5 now. Come on. Oh, come on. This is a very simple way to win. All you got to do is just pick the number after the next person. It's very simple. Come on, we don't have all night for y'all. There's literally 9 of y'all. All right, 5. Okay. Number 5. Now we have 5 number. We have 5 entries. Yeah, we already Thank you. Now we need a 6 if someone else wants it. Unless everyone else is ready. Seems like we're only having 6. There's only 5 numbers in here. And there's literally 8 of y'all watching. You can only pick one number, dude. Shayna already picked. She chose number 1. She pretty much got the idea of what you're supposed to do. When you want in first, you say 1, and then you say the number after whatever number comes after last. So, is there literally going to be only 6 people? Okay. If no one else wants to win this free Ouija Mac charm, again, this is my way of giving back to y'all that tune into the Hours of Chaos podcast. This is my way of giving back to y'all, spreading the low love and karma your guys' way. So, with that said, okay, smartasses, we are going to be doing the drawing. Someone say draw when you're ready. All right. What do we have here? Let's see. Who's ready for the draw? Oh shit, number 2. Who is number 2? Who is number 2? Roxy is number 2. Congratulations, Roxy Riddlebox. Congrats. Congratulations to Roxy Riddlebox. You win a free Ouija Mac Extra charm. Hell yeah. So I will get this out to you as soon as possible, Roxy, or next time we hang out, Roxy, possibly tomorrow. If we hang out tomorrow, I will give this to you in person. So, congratulations, Roxy. You have your very own one-of-a-kind. I mean, I have another one. This was just an extra one I ordered. Ouija Mac charm. Hell yeah. So, with that said, you guys already know who I am. I am Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. Shout outs to all of y'all. Good job on everyone who entered. More giveaways coming soon to the Hours of Chaos podcast. Again, a way of giving back to y'all and spreading that good karma and love to those who deserve it. And yeah, this is Don Chaos, and I will see you guys immediately at the Hours of Chaos after party. So see you guys in a little bit. So yeah, use those hashtags on the screen. Hell yeah. And now it is time for the Hours of Chaos after show immediately after this. So if you guys want in on that after show where we just hang out and chill and stuff, let me know. See you guys in a little bit. Don Chaos, the Karma Millionaire, your friendly neighborhood JUWGALO. And I will see you guys in the after show. Again, more giveaways coming soon. And for those who don't know, next week we will be joined by Project Born on the Hours of Chaos podcast live next week. In promotion for their autobiography, Forever Living in the Projects. See you guys in the after show. Peace.